What's up, guys? It's Frank here with the lower finals of the TANC 22 weekly Stormgate tournament. We've got MSRM as the Blue Infernal versus Kel, which is the Red Infernal. Yeah, and right off the bat, we're going to see both Hexens just scouting each other's production. It looks like the Vault Conclave opener from MSRM and just a Conclave from Kel. I wonder if that's going to turn into... Okay, yeah, it doesn't want to take that fight. Especially with the Conclave almost being finished. Okay, Conclave finishes, two Gaunts immediately pop out, and it looks like he's going to go for his own speed camp. Same with MSRM. I'm loving this, using the high ground to take out the speed camp without sacrificing any HP for it. It's pretty smart. Kel taking a different approach, putting down a meat farm just so that the Fellhog can tank the damage instead of the units, as well as providing supply that he was going to need anyway. So both players are going to get their speed camps, and it looks like Kel's going to go for the health camp next. Pretty stock standard, and we do see a brute out from MSRM who's presumably going to tank all this damage. There you go. Yeah, don't start it until everyone's there. You don't want to miss out on DPS. Gets the skull shut off. Does focus down the correct one. Oh, but all the units aren't attacking the same slimes. I think that should be okay, though. I think what that does, it prevents a little bit of that overkill. Alright, so both health camps go down for the respective sides. Alright, this brute, there we go. Grab the health cabbage, then start the fight. Nice. Does this Hexen have enough for another skull? No, he doesn't. Alright, vision camp, and no vision camp started here yet. I wonder if that's going to mean MSRM is going to try and scout it and just see, send a couple of fiends along just to see where everything's at. So it kind of does. I think these fiends are going to end up turning into... Okay. The fiends don't get taken out. And Kel is still out on the map, not caring that his speed camp just got taken. Well, okay, so he does turn around. He knew that his speed camp was getting taken. MSRM is going to see that there's not an expansion down yet. Not even started yet. He's going to see that both these conclaves don't have any charges left over, so he doesn't have to worry that much about reinforcements coming in. A ritual chamber is down. Oh, but he's going to get so many connections on these imps. Well, he could if he wanted to. A lot of Kel's army is just trickling in one by one. I think that's going to be problematic for him. Okay, so we do see a skull go, or yeah, skull goes down. Another fiend pops out. Oh, and this brute's going to try and bully away this that Hexen. Meanwhile, MSRM's Hexens does go down, which is quite unfortunate. Yeah, and that aggression gets completely cleaned up, 100%. MSRM down to 22 supply to Kel's 29. But that being said, the supply is a little bit misleading here because he does have the expansion almost finished. But what's he going to do to defend it? Is, 2 Gaunts and 3 Brutes enough to defend against all this aggro? I think not, but MSRM did leave his tree wall up, so it's not like Kel can come around to the back door and try and sneak his way in. Oh no, MSRM's pulling his army back to the main though. I think does he just want to defend tech? His plague axes are only halfway done. Is he gonna sacrifice this shrine? That's gonna be a big loss. Yeah, losing that structure, especially after having like no units, no Luminite having been mined out of that. Alright, so some of the Fellhoggers are going to come forward and do a little bit of the chip damage to these to all these fiends, but I don't know that it's going to be enough. Doesn't get the manual split on that brute. Okay, but Plague Axes is done. But his Plague Axes are done for both sides actually, so we might see a bit of a fiend festival happen here pretty soon. Okay, so now the Gaunts are going to focus down that Hexen. It disappears. And there's the GG from Kel. I think he sees that the shrine was up and it's already being mined off of. He just knows he's going to be way too far behind economically. All right, GG's for game 1.